Good morning, everyone. Welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot with a little bit of astrology for these dailies. And this is your daily reading for Thursday, July 13th, 2023, of course. The moon early this morning, like about 12:30 a.m. Pacific time, has moved into Gemini. Oh, okay, so we have the Tower reversed. Interesting. Let's see what else comes through. We do have an aspect also today. That starts today and goes through the rest of the week, even into next week. It's called Yod, which is a finger of fate. Some people call it the finger of God. And it's coming from Venus. And here we have Venus in Virgo with the Nine of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards. I get the sense of digging up the dirt with this, planting gardens and digging up the dirt in a whole new way on one level with these two cards. But anyway, back to that finger of fate. It goes from Pluto to Venus and Pluto to Neptune as well. So we're talking power with our spirituality, and then the point of the aspect is at Venus. So Venus and Leo. And Venus will be going retrograde later on, I think the 22nd. And that we're going to spend some more time with Venus and Leo. Venus and Leo helps us understand what we really love coming from the heart. It's all about heart energy when it comes to Leo. But, there can be the challenging energy that comes from politicians sometimes with that Leo energy sometimes. So anyway, for us, let's just focus in on what you guys may be needing, guys and gals, with the what do you call Tower card here, with it coming through reversed. For some of you, you might be resisting something. There could be some change that needs to come through, that where there could be some resistance. Now, maybe it has to do with your money. Maybe it has to do with getting enough time outdoors, having fun. It's been hot, and even with my friends in Australia, it's getting cold there. So there could be a little bit of a challenge, but there's one thing I always like to see when when I'm looking at the Tower. So when the Tower comes through upright, I always feel like, hey, we're breaking through our real self. We're breaking through our false self into our real self, and it doesn't matter what has to go, because when your real self comes through, your power comes through. But when it comes to reverse, there's a little resistance to unleashing your real self, and maybe that's good, but sometimes our real self, it's always good to unleash it, but sometimes being real with people, they might not be able to take it yet, and you might have to be careful about what you say, because once the power is released, sometimes there's anger underneath it because it's been held down for so long. It's just like turning on a faucet in an old apartment building in New York or something, or wherever, some state where the pipes are rusty and they haven't replaced the pipes yet. The water comes out rusty for a while until it runs clear. So it's the same thing when it comes to our emotional work. But back to this card, when it's reversed, I like the hands upright, surrendering, and they're surrendering deeply into what it is that we need to wake up to, because this card is ruled by Uranus. Old-timey days, it was ruled by Mars. That was before we discovered Uranus. So, but breakthroughs with this card. So don't resist the breakthroughs is what I'm seeing with this. Surrender to your real self and just let it go, and follow whatever wants to come through. And maybe spending time outdoors and being very, very grateful for all the luxuries and comfort that you have in your life, and to focus on that is what will serve this purpose here. Then with the Six of Swords reversed, well, it could be, if there's any resistance, it's because you're feeling trapped. if you're having to work outdoors where it's really hot, I could understand that feeling. I definitely can understand that feeling. But I'm hoping that the weather is easing up this week. I think it is, but in some areas it just, things move around, and climate change has happened so long ago. We are beyond it. I mean, the time to start really doing something about it was, back in 2006 and 2007 when Al Gore started talking about it. Yeah. I mean, it was just so inevitable then. And now enough isn't being done, and I don't know if enough can be done, and so we're needing to protect ourselves. And people can't, or we're getting to the point where people cannot survive without air conditioning, and then that just makes it worse. But if we all had enough renewables going on, we're all, enough states were on solar, had solar farms all over the place, that changes everything. So, yeah. But resisting that change will keep us trapped. Acceptance of what the earth needs is what is important here. And maybe the guidance coming through has to do with staying home and enjoying your garden, enjoying your home, and doing your part by, not just traveling on planes all over the place and driving when it's unnecessary, because it's one of those things. And I know, everybody can justify saying, oh, well, what are the other countries doing, and why should we make adjustments when they're not? Well, we can't control anyone else. We can only control ourselves, and it always comes from the inside out. So whatever we need to do, or whatever part we can play, no matter how small, will always be the right way to go individually. So, yeah. So with that Six of Swords reversed, there could also be travel problems that you're surrendered to, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it except for maybe go hang out at a park. It's another way this could play out. With the Six of Swords reversed, you could be feeling overwhelmed and, like a very rocky boat, like, trying to get your boat going smoother. When I say boat, I'm thinking of, like your physical body. So it often is a card that comes through when healing is still happening, because it's a healing card, but it's not happening as fast as we'd like. So I think the answer is always to come back to nature. Go back to nature. Your love for nature, your love for all the little critters outside, even the little snails, will be the way to go. And focusing in on everything that you have and being very grateful for what you have, it's just such a game changer. An attitude shift like that can just change everything. And then the transformation happens, the enlightenment happens, and the healing happens. We can get a broader perspective. So, okay, well, let me know how it went for you guys today. Take good care. Bye.